Hello, fellow mutants. Welcome back to another video. I am still kind of dealing with the stuffy nose, but I also wanted to get this video, make this video as well. Daisy Ridley and Alden Ehrenrich apparently wants more Star Wars. And in this article, we are also going to hear what Daisy Ridley advises female leads to do. So, Daisy Ridley and Alden Ehrenreich, known for portraying Rey in the Star Wars sequels and Han Solo in the Solo Star Wars story, respectively, are interested in returning for more. And this article was released on January 23rd. This is what Ehrenreich said to IndieWire. The story, excuse me, the story that I did, I really got to be Han Solo at the end. That kind of arc, that kind of arc of the story, which I thought was well done. That was a fun part. That's the guy that's the most fun to be. I'll be very happy to, but who knows? And this is what Ridley said to CPR. I mean, I'm open to a phone call. I'm looking for employment. So, and this is, so both Aldenreich and Ridley are both open to coming back to the Star Wars series. Okay. So, really, this is, Daisy Ridley's advice for future Star Wars leads. They also said, or non-binary, in parentheses as well. The world is a crazy place. It's important to tune out the stuff, not just the Star Wars, but with everything. You try and be in the moment and enjoy what is, because life moves quickly. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not dying to see either of these two come back. Daisy really is a fine actress, but I don't really want any more adventures with Rey, or anyone from the sequel trilogy, for that matter. I'm disappointed that she and Oscar Isaac have recanted their reluctance to return, unless I missed something. Only John Boyega has stuck to his gun. Good for him. I didn't like Solo as much as some people seem to. And to be honest, I don't see why we need more stories with Han anyway. He served his purpose in the original story, and that's all that he'll need to do. However, I actually agree with Daisy about tuning stuff out. Sorry. Both regular people and celebrities need an escape that constant swirl of negativity on social media. I can only imagine how it feels to be endlessly judged by strangers online, and the level famous actors do. I think they would do better to ignore hateful people on the intent that it dignify them with a response. So, I know we might get the whole Solo show or Lando show, and might have Alderreich play as Han Solo, assuming that the Calrissian show is still taking place. I didn't exactly hate Solo, A Star Wars Story. It was a fun movie. I'll admit it's a fun movie. But as a Star Wars film, it was Like, it's one of those movies that it's a fun movie to watch, but it's also one of those movies that I could have lived without its existence. I think Alderreich did a fairly decent job as playing Han Solo. And, with those Daisy really coming back, I understand where this person's coming from about not wanting more Star Wars, like sequel trilogy stuff. And even though not a huge fan of the sequel trilogy era myself, whether it's like books, games, TV show, or movie, movie trilogy in this case, I'll be very much interested in how how the Jedi Order is getting rebooted. Because the Jedi Order got nearly wiped out 2 times, right? Once in the prequels with Order 66, and then again in the sequels when Luke pretty much tried to kill Ben Solo, and Ben Solo destroyed the Jedi Temple that Luke built. I think, like for me, how does the Jedi get rebuilt is a compelling story. Even though I understand like people saying I don't want any more stories in the sequel trilogy, I understand that. But getting like first show, Rey trying to like find her place in the universe while training Finn how to use the Force. Second show or movie, be Finn learning like Finn's perspective of how to learn the Force, but while like also sharing his like conflicts of finding his place in the world, in the galaxy. I mean, and then the third show or movie in the trilogy being now that Finn is at this point a Jedi Knight, him and Rey teaming up to find other Force sensitives, and their struggle together as being like teaching a new generation of Jedi, and then leaving off as the Jedi Order. The new Jedi Order is going, which could potentially create more stories in the future, which could mean more money for Galaxy Edge, because that supposedly takes place in the sequel trilogy timeline. And I don't mind the prequel era or the original trilogy era, but I'm kind of tired of Disney only focusing on those 2 eras. And the I know like Star Wars Underworld or whatever the game's called, it's gonna be in the High Republic era, and I'm okay with that. Even though I haven't read any of the books, but at least they're going to a place outside of the prequels and original trilogy. And as a critic to the sequels, I do want reasons to enjoy the sequel trilogy timeline. And Finn and Rey essentially having the idea that I just said about Finn and Rey could be a decent way to start. And could be a decent way to bring more money and debatably more positivity to not only Disney Star Wars, but to the parks. And if they execute it right, restore some faith that has been lost in the fandom. But that's just me. I just want Star Wars to succeed. I've been a Star Wars fan ever since I was 11. All I want is to see Star Wars succeed. And maybe going to the route that I suggested could help make Star Wars becoming into a better state. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Wonderful day. Be kind, one another, and may the Force be with us all. This article will be in the in the description. So, may the Force be with us all.